Okay, this is going to be a pretty quick video. So, two things. One thing, main thing. So, I'm doing all this pop stuff, this pop country, cleans, edge of breakup, middle of the road stuff is becoming paramount. So what I have is I have a matchless HC30, which is awesome. I also have a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier, multi-watt, which is also awesome in a different way. This is what I want to see. I want to see, because I sold some gear and there's an amp that's for sale. That's kind of something I've been looking at for a long time. I have never actually played it, but I owned a Third Power American Dream for years, and it's a great amp. And I just went through phases and wanted high gain, and I sold it. But there's a Dual Citizen for sale locally here. So it's kind of like two amps in one, and one of them is the Fender-y thing, which is like black face, brown face. And then the other side is like AC30, and they get the standard, they get the bright, they get the top boost. They even have a switch to kind of make it sound more like a matchless maybe. And there's a way to blend them. The sounds, the video that I've been watching for the last 2 years on this dang thing, so there's not a lot of info on it, is killer. This video, it's called SNAM? I don't know what that, 15, Summer NAM. It's, this is, I think, Nashville. Third Power Dual Citizen. So this is the amp. Great video. Whew. And I'm homies with Delana. I called her. I texted her last night. And I'm like, hey. I just was like, how you doing? You've been on my mind. Because she has been. We go way back. Old homies. And I was like, yeah, Dual Citizen. And she's like, yeah. So anyway, here's my thought. This clean channel on this Mesa, on this rectifier, is I think like the Lone Star. It's super clean. Position 2 on the Strat. No pedal in front. Wonder if I can get a little more grit out of that. So here it is. Here's the clean channel. And I've got a little of I got the Boss GE7 in front, a touch of a top added, a touch of mids dropped, a touch of 100 dropped. And I've got the Woodshed, the Sir Woodshed compressor light. I wonder if we could put some grit on that. Okay, yeah, master's up. So that's like, and there are multiple, there's a different, there's also punch, pushed. See, I've never liked that. It's cool. Let me record a second of that. This is the click track. This is from the delay video from this morning. Oh, I'm in I mode, sorry. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a little chunky. Weird, and the bass is almost on 0. All right, let's go back to clean. Let's open it up. Let's turn the master down. Let's crank the gain. There's no gain there. That's gain 100%. It's kind of nice. There's a little yellow side of King of Tone. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Well, Let me turn the master down. Let me go to 50 watts. Yeah, it's just too clean. Okay. All right, so let me put it back to the way it was. So that answers that question. So people are like, actually, is there a question? Yes, there's a question. I'm putting this back to where it was. Put it back on 100. Boom. And clean. And there you go. So the clean channel on this amp just does not grid up in any way cool. But let me try one more time. Let me go to pushed. Yeah, it's just, I don't like it. It's just... the bass all the way off. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. So... yeah, that push just annoys me. Let me try the 808. No. So that's it. I mean, I could probably drive the EQ. Nothing does what I want it to. Well, so I don't know. You know, I wonder if this Dual Citizen would give me not only another flavor, but I love doing multi-amp, especially for main rhythm tracks. And did I just hear Bo? Hey, Bo! Look after your animals. Animals have been acting weird. There's a lot changing on this planet, kids. You here? Come here. I know. I love... Ooh, you're so warm. Sunny. Well, there's that. So it doesn't clean up. I mean, it doesn't dirty up in any kind of way. That's what I would want. The clean is killer, though. This with that matchless is like... Because this is up... This is taller. The mattress... The mattress... The matchless is kind of more like all this, and then... This is like that chimey top. So I wouldn't try to do... Yeah, that's not going to work. Let me try one more thing. Oops. Turned it off instead of... Let me go into the same cab here. With the 77. This is that straight cab. 3, 4, 5. This again with the Strat. I'm just going to keep the EQ on in the woodshed. Can I keep putting this in here? God, that's my 77. I just got to record a second of that. This is insane, man. All right, well, that's beautiful. I don't know, you know, I can't get any, well, yeah, and I'm not going to try to get that out of this. The clean on my Marshall, on my 800, was added in by Mark Cameron, and it's just clean. Kind of like Channel 1 in the Boogie. Again, the Boogie in Channel 1 has that little pushed function, but that kind of sucks. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're not gonna worry about that. So I'll think about this thing with this Dual Citizen. Now my other thing is I want to definitely start using the Axe Effects in the effects loop here too as an option to either instead of the Strymons or in line with the Strymons. So I've got to figure out how to do this. This is what I don't know. I'm wondering if there's like a junction box that has like 4 quarter-inch to 4 quarter-inch, so I can plug it in and have it here, and then it would just almost like an extender. So I'm going to think about that, but that's going to be next. So there you go. So just to make everybody a little smile, because you got to smile. Here's a 77 50 watt, like mint condition Marshall JMP. It's like it was like bought and just sat in the house. Not my house. I bought it about 12, 13 years ago. I was left and right. Well, there you have it. So all those other tracks were a little weirdly panned because one of the mics was to the left. So anyway, but you get the gist of it. All right. Well, I'm going to think about this thing with the sax effects. I just don't know, man. I just don't know what I could... It didn't seem like anything was really going to be in front of that clean and make it the way I want it. Because I don't want it to sound like some tube screamer or even like the EQ pushed or like a clean boost. I want the amp itself to have more grit. And pushed is just that's not attractive sounding. Well, there you go. So, I don't know what this video... This was a good video for me. I think I'm going to get some cables and just pull in the axe and maybe... Here, I'll do one more thing. One more thing. Quickity quick. Boom. Boom. Because this is channel 2 on the matchless, which is kind of like it's AC30. Let me get this out of here. Yeah. Put it up the middle. Yeah. Get the phantom power going. So let's see. So this is channel 2. Get out of there. That's the kind of sound I'm looking for out of the rectifier. Something like that. But that is not going to happen out of that rectifier. God, this sounds so good. So this is the matchless HC30 channel 2. Keep with the enough with the thing. Oh my God. That's just all right. Well, let me think this through. So I definitely want to get the stereo axe effects over here. Yeah, maybe not worry about it. I don't know. It's just I can't get that sound out of anything. I can get a closer to that sound with the 77, but there's no effects loop, which that's fine. All right. Well, let me mess with this. I'll put out another video either later today or tomorrow. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. Because again, I got the approval on all these songs. So I've got to take the next couple of weeks and finish everything. I have to write some more songs. And then as soon as we get back from spring break, it's going to be tracking tracking, production, yada, 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 yada.